are you? Welcome to my favorite part of the Michel Move series that I've been looking most forward to, and it's the actual decorating. I love moving, not the actual act of moving, but I love to move just because I love to have a new space to decorate, which I know is really dumb when you consider all the work that goes into moving just to be able to have a spot to decorate. But today I want to tackle my bedroom. This bedroom is actually so much larger than I thought. Now that I have just like general pieces of furniture in here, I thought I was gonna have to get rid of my desk, but I think I have space not only for my desk in here, but this new dresser, bed, side tables, even a little sitting area. So we are going to tackle decorating the whole room today from start to finish. Now I know this is kind of filmed all out of order from when you're seeing it on my channel, so you've probably already seen little sneak peeks and previews, but I wanted to do a complete comprehensive makeover for each room of the house in its own video, because that's entertaining content if you ask me. Some of the things in here I won't be able to completely do today because I need Brooke's help to hang some things, but I've already had my dad's help to hang some things like that little lamp right there, and at least we have curtains already hung. So we're gonna do the most we can. The biggest design challenge for this space, second biggest, is there's no actual lighting in here, so I have to eventually go out and probably buy more lamps, but is this, let me just shift the camera, that electrical box is so inconvenient. It is right next to this door frame and right above this light switch, not centered on the wall at all. I wish it was at least centered so that I could easily hide it with a piece of art. The light switch doesn't technically go to anything. It goes to one of the outlets. There's no actual lights or fan in here, so I don't think I'll actually be using that light switch very often, but I think to, and it might still look dumb, but I think to conceal the electrical box, I'm going to have to do a pretty big gallery wall on this wall and then just awkwardly hang something right next to the door. I have this kind of like macrame woven thing that at least is easy to swing aside and get in the electrical box, not like an actual piece of art that I'm thinking of hanging over that. So that's gonna be the biggest challenge. So I say let's start with that gallery wall and also decorating the top of my dresser and then just make our way around the room. All right, cheers. This is a peach pear LaCroix. I've never tried it before. Not the biggest fan, but I love LaCroix in general, so I'm drinking it. For the gallery wall, I have ordered some art off of Society 6 and some frames from Michaels. I always get Michaels and Marshalls confused, even though they're very different stores, and I love Marshalls. I don't really like Michaels, but I do like these frames. Sorry, Michaels. Obviously not sponsored by any of these brands. This video is not sponsored at all, but Society 6, I'll show you what I ordered. I realized that their poster size art is by far the cheapest. It's just, I think, the lowest quality of print, but once you frame it, you can't tell, so it's fine. They were still pretty pricey. I bought these quite a while ago, but I think that they were about $19 a poster, but even their little art was something like $40 or $50. So I went with the poster size, and I'll show you, I've already hung some in the rest of the house in their own video, but I'll show you the ones that I got for the bedroom. This is actually probably my least favorite out of the three. The other two I like more. These frames are not glass. Do you see how they warp when I touch them? They're cheapo poster frames, but you can't tell at all once they're hanging, so that's a good money-saving trick. And I actually do like this color of wood. So I got 3 of these. I'll show you. So this is the first one. Like I said, I think that's my least favorite. I think this one is my favorite. I could probably make something like this, but I just love it. I like these kind of warm neutrals a lot lately. I'm trying to be less afraid of color in this house. And then I ordered a couple beach prints for around the house. Brooke laughs and calls it our beach themed house. So there's this kind of like aerial view of this beach. So those are gonna be my big pieces of art for the gallery wall, and then I have a couple smaller things to play around with. Like I have a couple hats. I don't know if I'm gonna use them both on the gallery wall. I got this one for free because I modeled for this company. Not like collabed, like was cast to model. And then I have this, which my sweet cousin Alice made me as a wedding present. It says Smith 2019. This is the macrame thing I'm thinking about hiding the electrical box with. Let's try to put some things up there and see how it looks. So I'm thinking about hanging the big art first, probably with the horizontal picture in the middle and then the vertical ones on either side of it, and then just filling in the holes from there. Start with the big, fill in with the small. I think that's a good rule of thumb. Start with the big horizontal one. I kind of like just that, but if it was twice the size. That would be great if that was the only one, but gallery wall. So let's see. Where will this be seen the most? I'll probably use this corner as my filming background the most, but this is closest to where you walk in. Here comes the AC. I'm thinking about putting it in this corner because, like I said, that will probably be my filming background more, so you'll probably see it more often. And last but not least, the one that I like the least, it's still cool, I just like it the least. I kind of wish I got another more geometric print on the right side. Okay, that's not looking too shabby. I'm thinking I'm going to hang the hat in that gap up at the top and hang the macrame over the box and see how it looks, though I'm not very confident it's gonna look good. Also, that looks crooked from here. Dang it, it's crooked, just a minute. No, if that box went there, I'd stop right there. I think that looks great, but we're gonna clutter the wall. It's gonna be crowded, but is crowded better than seeing an electrical box? I think so, Let's see. I'm gonna fill this hole with the little Smith plaque and then leave that hole empty because that fan is there and it kind of fills that space to the eye anyway. Well, as far as the gallery goes, I think that that's the best I can do. That totally looks crowded with that little macrame thing there. Picture it without that. Let me just put my head here. That would be perfect, right? If that was all that was on the wall, but it just looks so crowded. I think that's the best I can do for now. Totally open to suggestions. Maybe I could get like a huge piece of art, like long, that covers, that does like this. Maybe? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, please. But let's go ahead and decorate the top of the dresser. So over on the side with the fan, I think I'm gonna flesh it out with a plant. This is a rubber tree. Rubber trees are great because they're really hard to kill. And then this I got thrifting for $1 when I went to go thrift for Kaylee's shower. I just put some flowers in this, but I love how it has a little gold top and it's just this cute kind of like fogged glass. So I'm gonna go put this over in this corner. I love to do things in trios, ignoring Brook's alarm right there. I think ignoring that alarm makes it seem less obvious that it's there. So we have the 1, 2, 3, the fan, plant, and then vase. And then over on this side, for practicality reasons, I think I'm gonna put some of my jewelry storage. So I have my big jewelry box that I got from when I did that organizing video with the container store. This is called Stackers, and all of my jewelry stacked inside. I think this is a nice practical place to access my jewelry easily. And next to it, I just have this box still because I love the box. I should fill it with something more practical. It's full of sunglasses that I don't actually wear. So there's probably more practical things I could put in here. But for now, I'll leave the sunglasses as the second thing. And then the third thing, this is one of my favorite thrift finds. I found it in the thrifting home decor video. It's this nice little wooden box and it has this gold anchor. Oh, it's so pretty. And I just keep hair scrunchies in here right now. So that's gonna be the third. Okay, all in all, the space back here is looking pretty complete, at least till I find a better solution for the freaking electrical box. Who designed that? Ugh. Whoever designed that obviously does not care about interior design, only practicality. Next, I want to tackle the bed area, above the bed, and the side tables. What do you call those? Bedside tables? Thank you. I did buy one thing. The only things I bought for this room is a laundry basket, that art, and these pillows from Target. I wanted to incorporate a little more color. These are super uncomfortable, very scratchy. Don't recommend them for like a couch or something you sit on often, but I think that it works well for a bed because these are only on the bed when we're not in bed. Obviously, we take off all the decorative pillows when we're going to bed, so we don't really like have to feel these often, but I think that this type I think I got a fiber in my throat. This type of look doesn't really go out of style. It's kind of timeless, though it is extra trendy right now, if that makes sense. These were a little bit of a splurge for me. I normally get my pillows from like Marshall's, Home Goods, TJ Maxx. These were $24.99, so 2 of them was $50. Sorry, Brook. It's just the pop of color, you know, that our room needs. So these are gonna go in front of the pillows, and then I think on top of the bed, I have this big piece of art that I got from IKEA way back in a vlog when I was like newly married to Brook. I guess I am still a newlywed, but when we got my new MacBook and went to IKEA, I got this. And I think it was pretty cheap. I think it was like maybe $30, give or take, which for a piece of art this huge is pretty good. So I'm gonna hang this above the bed, put on the throw pillows, and then we'll tackle the bedside tables. I think that's looking pretty good. Nice little pop of color, not overwhelming, you know? I want it to be simple for the rest of the room to balance out that kind of overly busy gallery wall that I was forced to do because of the electrical box. Okay, I think above my bedside table, I'll show you what I want to hang. Just to kind of fill that space right above it a little bit, I have another hat. This is kind of a long story short. This is a Starbucks receipt framed. Basically, I was getting coffee with my mom at Starbucks this day with this receipt when I decided that I wanted to move to LA because I thought I was gonna be dumped, and then sure enough I was dumped. So in that moment, I called my apartment, told them I was moving out. It was like a long story, but basically this was the moment that I decided to get out of that relationship, move to LA. And then after I had lived in LA for a year, I was rolling up my rug to move out of my home, and this was underneath it. And I was like, where did that even come from? I didn't even know I saved that. And on the back of it, I had written, the reason I figured out what it is, I had written the name of a girl that my apartment told me had just called to try to sublease a unit. Crazy. So that's still in frame. Then my two favorite nutrition books, Eat Pretty and Eat Pretty Every Day, obviously by the same person, and my favorite candle that I got from Cosbox. I feel like these are plenty of things to put on a bedside table. And then for my bedside table, there's my sweet little receipt. A reminder of why I moved here, my favorite books, my favorite candle. Brook's bedside table I want to leave simple. I just have this art that I bought off Amazon. I think I want to replace it with something better. Maybe some of his favorite books stacked or something in the near future, but for now there's kind of that blank space. I think I'm just going to set this on top because that's what we did in our last house. Kind of the only reason why. And boom. Okay, next is my vanity desk area. This doesn't need a lot of decor. This is the thing that I need Brook to hang. This was a mirror that my sweet grandma gave me when I was like probably 13. It's an antique, it's very heavy, so I want him to hang that, but for now it's just sitting on top as kind of like my vanity mirror, and I have a lamp here for light. But this is the mirror I actually use every day for makeup. It has just this geometric design on the back, so I want to incorporate that. My makeup brushes, which are literally in one of my water glasses, and this cute little Polaroid frame. It has pictures from the beach picnic Brook and I took on our very early date. This was the day he told me he loved me. These are my best friends, besides Kaylee's, but my childhood best friends on Earth. And this is my favorite spot in Earth. This is Underdal in Norway. And I know this sounds morbid, but this is where I want to go to die. Whenever I get really old, I want to spend like my last year there and just peacefully live my last year on this planet. So, oh, I also have this. I have this cute little plant that Jamie Wolfer gave me. It was literally just this leaf, and I've propagated it, and now so many baby leaves are here. Look, I'll show you. I'm so proud of it. Look at all those baby leaves, and it has this like pearly iridescence to it. So pretty. So I'm gonna end up keeping this vanity pretty simple, but let's go ahead and decorate. So on this side, with the lamp, I think I'm just going to do my frame and my plant, my nice little 1, 2, 3. And on this side, I'm gonna put my mirror and my makeup brushes. Nice, simple, easy, clean. And then that leather chair I was sitting on earlier. Oh, I also bought that. Okay, I bought a few things for this new room. I bought that from Target because I was using my original desk chair, which goes to my dining table, and now I have a dining room. So my dining chair is back in my dining room. So let's move the desk chair over. Okay, excuse the poor lighting from this angle, but last but not least, I have this extra space over here. This butterfly chair has been in storage. My mom got me this as a Christmas present when I was like 16, and it breaks down into little pieces, so it's just been in storage. I had Brook hang this shelf for me, which was also from my grandma. It was from an Etsy shop. I had always wanted a triangle shelf growing up, and I got it, I think, my senior year of high school, and a plant. So Brook hung the curtains, we have the shelf, the plant, but I'm just gonna do a couple final touches. A couple white throw pillows. This one's from my mom. It says love you more, because whenever one of us says love you, the other person says love you more, and the other person says not possible, to break up the dark leather. This is a plaque that I made for Brook and I's first dating anniversary. It says happy first anniversary and some stuff on the back. So I'm gonna put that on the shelf. A couple other shelf things. I think it's just good to add plants in that corner because it gets a lot of light, so my plant babies will be happy. So here's a plant baby. The shelf's pretty small, so little small things are good. That cute little bowl I also got in my thrifting video when I thrifted home decor. And then I'm gonna put my wicker laundry basket that I bought next to the chair. So let's go ahead and add those final touches. These two little pillows, the laundry basket, and then on top of these shelves, I'm gonna do our little plaque, this plant, and this cute little bowl. Perfect. Now for a nice little B-roll shot of all of the finished decor. Enjoy the transformation. Wow, that was so much fun. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. I love decorating and I can't wait to do the rest of the house because there's so many other rooms and even a patio decorating video. So fun. So if you have any ideas, suggestions, compliments, complaints, just kidding, no complaints, please, I get enough of those as is and they make me kind of sad. The other things though, please let me know down below. I love hanging out with you per usual so much, so much. I hope you have the best rest of your day and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye!